Hi there, and welcome to today's Reiki meditation for Serenity Now. Today, during COVID-19, the global pandemic, it is Friday, May the 15th. Did I write that down correctly? 2020. So I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Tracy Lynn. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher. I have the spiritual practice, a daily spiritual practice of Reiki, and was guided to give this series of Reiki meditations at this time during COVID-19 and this global pandemic as a kind of anchor, a kind of spiritual assistance for everyone, all Reiki practitioners, energy light workers, and those who are of different faith traditions as well, and all of those in need at this time. So, sorry, let me just get okay, that is my notes. Okay. So yeah, that is a little bit about myself. I am also a body worker and work in the healing arts for a very long time, for 25 years. Because we are shelter in place and due to the nature of this virus, unable to practice. So that's another kind of impetus for me to do these Reiki circles now and to do them live. Pre-COVID, Reiki circle meditations were you work with a certain Reiki teacher and they are in person. But at this time, I decided to open it up for spiritual assistance for everyone, for healing at this really important time globally. So what is Reiki? If you're not familiar with Reiki, Reiki is a kind of spiritual practice that involves healing and meditation. As I said before, it's with teachers and attunements. But I am sharing one of the Reiki techniques in this Reiki meditation. This 1 hour meditation circle will involve calling in your spiritual assistance. You will be in a seated position or a comfortable position for you. You can also be lying down, as some people said it's relaxing, but in a seated position with your feet flat on the ground. It is an hour, so you want to get comfortable. And please always listen to your own body. So the 1 hour meditation, and when it's done live or on playback, has a more pronounced effect of healing, a kind of collective healing. But how this 1 hour is going to work is we call in our own, as in mine and yours, your spiritual assistants. I will be calling in Reiki masters and my particular guides. And you call in yours as well, your spiritual assistants that you have available to you at any time, all times of the day or night. Your spiritual assistance is always available to you. But this is just a daily practice to get us in touch with it at this time. So then we're calling in the spiritual assistance, bringing in the healing energy and your own spiritual energy. Then we'll be doing a grounding exercise into the sacred earth energy, grounded, rooted, and stable energy, which is so important at this time when it's very difficult to stay rooted and stable and peaceful as well. Then the next part of the meditation is we'll be doing a self-treatment. And how this is a Reiki or golden, you can imagine golden light healing treatment. You bring in the energy, the spiritual energy into your body from above your body. And this treatment actually is the largest part of the healing meditation, which is very interesting because we always work on ourselves first, in Reiki and a lot of spiritual practices, you work on yourself first. Then I will be sending you distant healing Reiki, which usually people describe as very relaxing. But of course, it is open to your permission, and you do have to be open to it. And open, it does seem strange that you can do it at a distance, but you really can. And the more you do it, the more aware you are of the healing energy that's coming your way. Then, as a group, collectively, we'll be sending Reiki to those closest to us. And what does that mean? People either that you are physically close to, or people that you're not physically close to, but you have close relationships to. So we send the healing in a ripple from ourselves to those closest to us. And then we're going to spread it out even further. Since this is the time of the global pandemic, we'll be sending spiritual healing and assistance and golden light energy to those with the COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms today. And really, this is spiritual assistance. It's not to be used in place of medical treatment or care at all. It's to be used in assistance to. So we're still using medical treatment, and just like to make that clear. But spiritual assistance is very important. So we spread that healing out. And then finally, we send it out to the global community in its entirety during this pandemic. So each episode of this Reiki series meditation has a focus. And I do it live, actually, on Facebook Live, which hasn't been currently working due to the browser or the key code or something. So doing it YouTube Live, noon Pacific time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, the World Peace special meditation at noon as well. So it will be either on these two places. You sign up, you subscribe on the YouTube Live, and then you get notifications it's on YouTube, or through the Herbal Luminosity, my other site on Facebook, and that's live. But as I said, it hasn't been currently working this week, so that's why I switched over to YouTube. But I like YouTube. I watch it myself personally a lot, so I'm glad to be sharing this to the community. So as I was saying, the meditation each time has a focus. So today's focus is Serenity Now, and there is an exclamation point following it. So I've definitely been inspired and wanted to pay some respect for someone who just passed. So let's just start with the respect for someone who just passed. It is an American actor and comedian named Jerry Stiller, and he passed away this week. So not of COVID, but natural causes, because we're still having losses on the earth besides COVID, though that's a huge amount of loss that we're currently having on the earth, and compassion for everyone who have lost someone. We're honoring this actor and comedian because, it seems like things are just getting really stressed. We've been shelter at home, or possibly opening and possibly expanding the numbers of people that are getting infected. And so I need a little bit of lightness or comedy. And there's an American show called Seinfeld, and you can't clip anything because of copyright or anything, but one of the little skits really stuck with me, where Jerry Stiller gets in a heated argument. They're always arguing. Very passionate people. They have their own points of view, like all of us do. And at the point of him screaming an argument, with different family members or something, then he screams, "Serenity now." And he explains, and I did leave this little link, at least on Herbal Luminosity yesterday, along with the outline for this meditation, that someone in his stress, less a doctor or something, in a Stress Less group told him that in order for him to be more calm, when he is getting too excited and screaming and raising his blood pressure, that's important to take a time out and serenity now. And remember, serenity now. You can have it in the midst of conflict. And it is comedic because when he says it, we can all relate to that feeling pre-COVID. And especially right now with this pandemic, we can really relate to that feeling where you're getting worked up, stressed, possibly screaming, hopefully not at someone that you care about or even people you don't know. But just remember that in an instant, you can have serenity now, or you can try to have serenity now. Or with this particular Reiki circle meditation, any spiritual practice actually, the more you practice it, like daily, the more you practice, have a spiritual practice, the more you get benefits in the time of conflict for serenity, and that is from spiritual assistance, or we can at least try. So that is a little bit about my talk about Serenity Now. Formerly, I was making artisanal bathing products, and one of the bath bombs I actually named in honor of this particular comedic skit called Serenity Now. And it has an exclamation point after it, but I don't know how many people actually got the connection. So maybe if you're seeing this and you have used the personal bathing products, which are not currently available in 2020, but perhaps later on, you will have experienced some of the Serenity Now. Okay, so now we're going to begin with the meditation. And so you bring your hands, you're in your seated position, your hands up to the heart. You can begin, I will begin calling in my Reiki masters and assistants at this time. And then you who are watching live or on playback, call in your assistants. And sometimes I feel it does help to close your eyes, which is what I do during this meditation, and I just guide you with my voice, so you don't have to be watching what's happening, just follow along with my voice. So your hands are at the heart position, calling in our spiritual assistants to be present during this meditation today, to surround us with spiritual assistance and guidance at a time that is very challenging, and we're feeling perhaps very alone and isolated. Okay, so that's spiritual assistance. I ask the Reiki masters and my guides to be present. And also for a spiritually protected space for those of us that are engaging in this spiritual practice today or on playback. So now that I feel their presence, then you can begin bringing in the healing energy. And that's either Reiki, or you can imagine golden healing light energy coming from above your head into your body. To your heart center, through your arms and your hands at the heart center. Your abdomen, your hips, your knees, down to your feet. And then bring the healing energy into the space around your body. Expand it from the top of your head around your neck, your arms, your abdomen, your hips, around the body, your knees and feet, filling up the space around your body now with golden healing light. And then for grounding, now we brought in spiritual energy, protected energy, with a focus for serenity now in this meditation time. Then bring for the the grounding energy, extend a cord from the bottom of your spine. Allow it to continue down to the earth's surface, to below the earth's surface, and attach this grounding cord to the sacred earth in a deep place that is uniquely yours. Not the energy of consuming Earth's resources, but just attaching for rooted, stable, sacred energy. Of the earth. Now bring the energy back through the grounding cord to the surface of the earth, to the soles of the feet, the knees, the hips, and to just under where the hands meet in the prayer position. And then to mix these two energies, you have the spiritual energy and all around you, the grounded earth energy, sacred earth energy. Notice what that feels like. Okay, so then you're going to open your eyes and notice how you feel from the beginning of this meditation. So now we're going to be doing the self-treatment, which is so important since we are physically isolated from others. Then you're going to bring your hands to the front of the head here and the back of the head. The energy, Reiki or golden healing light flows into your body, into the space between your hands, down to your heart center, your arms, and then again between your hands. So it's in double, but having contact with your heart center as well. So allow the healing energy now to flow for your serenity today during this meditation. Your serenity provided by spiritual assistance and healing flows now. And then bring your hands to the top of the head. Allow the energy to flow into the body. Healing golden light energy flows now. Healing energy flows into the body now. And then move your hands further down into the front of the mouth. Allow the healing energy of Reiki or the golden healing light to enter in this part of your body for a calm and serenity today. Healing in your own physical body flows now. And then move the hands further down to the back of the neck, the front, the top here of the chest, front of the body. Healing energy flows. Bringing in healing serenity, healing stress in the body. Stress that gets caught in the physical body. And even though we're physically distanced, we can do this for ourselves easily with this sacred healing meditation or on our own daily. And then your hands move to the heart center. Allow the healing energy and feel the serenity of the spiritual assistance to enter into this important part of your body now. Healing energy flows in Reiki or golden healing light for serenity in this part of your physical body now. With an exclamation. Okay, then you're going to move your hands further down the body. So I'm moving my hands down the front of the body to the top part of the abdomen, allowing the healing to flow in this part of the body. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. Spiritual healing flows now. Serenity flows in this part of the physical body now. Again, this is not a replacement for medical care or treatment. It's an assistance. And you notice when you do the meditation how you feel afterwards, how you feel before, how you feel afterwards, how you feel during. But it's important to do the self-healing, especially at this time. Okay, so then you're going to move your hands to below the navel. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. Your hands are spread like this. Healing energy now flows into the body, in this area of the body now. And as you hear sounds from around you, these distractions become part of the meditation. And then gently bring your focus again back to allowing the healing energy to enter into your body now. And then move your hands to the top of your thighs, your right hand on the right side, left on the left. Healing energy flows, serenity from spiritual assistance flows into your body in this place now. And then bend slightly forward. Your hands go to the middle of your back. This is slightly uncomfortable, so adjust how you need it. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. Mid back. Allow the healing energy to come into the body now. And as you're doing this spiritual meditation, as you're doing this practice, following along, of course, we all have injuries, perhaps recent, perhaps chronic. You always can leave your hands in one place longer than others. But at the same time, the healing goes throughout the whole body. Because what can happen with injury and chronic injury and illness is the focus becomes only on the chronic injury, whereas the other parts of the body are a little bit ignored. So, this kind of spiritual healing acknowledges the whole body in its entirety and can provide healing and calm and serenity, which is today's focus. Okay, then down to the lower back. Healing energy, Reiki or golden healing light flows into this area of the body now. And then move your palms to the front of the body again. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. And then bring the palms of your hands to your knees. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. Healing energy flows in this part of your body now. Healing energy flows now. And then move your hands down to your calves, your ankles, your feet, whatever is comfortable. Listen to your body, as I said, always. And allow the healing energy to flow in this part of your body now. Healing Reiki or golden light energy flows in, as well as serenity now. Spiritual assistance flows into your body now. Ease, comfort, flows into your body now. And then bring your hands back to the heart position and the prayer position. And notice how it feels to give yourself this Reiki healing treatment, this golden healing treatment. At this challenging time when we're physically distanced from others, notice what that feels like. Okay, now I'm going to be sending you healing through virtual healing. And so, with your permission, you're in the same position. You can keep your eyes open or close them again. And I'll begin sending you this healing energy which flows through me, through the heart center, out the hands, out the palms, towards you who's watching live or on playback. For healing, spiritual assistance, some serenity today. Healing energy flows. Healing energy flows to you now. As long as you are open to healing, receiving healing, spiritual assistance, protected spiritual energy. Healing flows now. Serenity now. Healing flows now. Healing flows now. Serenity now for you today. As you are doing this meditation, during this challenging time, healing flows to you now. Okay, so then bring your hands, sorry, I'm bringing my hands back. You're gonna wiggle your toes, open your eyes. Notice how you feel after receiving that healing treatment virtually. And so now we're going to do the same thing collectively. I'm going to change the camera to the altar position. We're going to be sending Reiki or golden healing light to those closest to you, then to those with the COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms globally, and then to the global community for serenity today. Okay, so I'm going to be adjusting the camera here. Okay, so in your seated position, you're going to bring your hands out in front of you. Feel the energy flowing through you. Golden healing light or Reiki at a distance flows through you. Your heart center, out your hands towards those that are not closest to you, that are perhaps not physically close to those that are close to you though, close relationships with, for spiritual assistance and healing and some serenity today. Healing energy flows through you, your heart center, out your hands, towards those that you have close relationships with. Reiki at a distance, golden healing light is sent to them. Serenity, calm. During this challenging time, flows now. Healing energy flows to those you have close relationships with. For healing at this time and serenity now today. Healing spiritual energy, your own spiritual assistance, your own healing flows through you. It began in the ripple effect, your self-healing, you received healing virtually, and then you sent to those closest to you at a distance now. Healing flows now. And then bring your disconnect and bring your hands back to the heart position. Your grounding cord securely fastened to the sacred earth. Then bring your hands out in front of you. Begin sending distance Reiki or allowing golden healing light energy, spiritual energy, to flow to those with the COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms today. Spiritual assistance so they're not physically alone, though they may be physically isolated with this particular illness. Spiritual healing, upliftment flows now. Healing energy flows from above your head, through your body, out your hands, towards those with COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms today. Spiritual assistance, not in the replacement of medical care or treatment, but assistance so they know they are not alone. They have access to their own spiritual guides, assistance. Golden light energy flows now. And if you notice any sensations in your own body, go back to allowing the healing energy to flow through you, through your hands, towards this group now. Healing flows now. Spiritual healing flows now, not a replacement for medical care or treatment, for spiritual assistance when perhaps they're physically isolated. And then disconnect from this part of the healing meditation. Hands back at the palms, heart center, grounded earth energy, rooted, sacred earth energy. Take a couple nice deep breaths. And then bring your hands out in front of you for the last part of the healing circle meditation. And then allow the Reiki energy or golden healing light energy to flow from above your head into your body, your heart center, out your hands, towards the global community today. During this stressful time, sending spiritual healing, peace, serenity now. As a group in this healing circle now. Healing flows to the global community during COVID-19 global pandemic for spiritual assistance, spiritual serenity from spiritual assistance flows now. Time perhaps of stress and overwhelm. Serenity flows, spiritual assistance flows to the global community in this healing circle now. Healing energy flows through the circle, out our individual hands towards the global community during this global pandemic. For spiritual assistance, serenity from spiritual healing flows now. Healing compassion for those who have lost their lives in the global community and their families. Healing from loss with spiritual assistance. Spiritual healing, golden light healing flows now. Healing energy flows to the global community. Golden healing light. Spiritual assistance calm serenity now flows to the global community during this challenging time. And then disconnect from this last part of the healing circle. Going to adjust this again. I want to thank you for taking part in this healing circle collective today. The healing works with healing for yourself, those closest to you, those with COVID-19, the global community. So it is a ripple out effect. Please like and share this video and watch again on the Facebook or the YouTube Live Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at noon. And especially the Sunday special, it is World Peace. There are different aspects and focus each time to focus on healing for world peace. This particular Sunday is focusing on the sacred life cycle. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, and please comment too. Love to see your comments. Thank you.